Okay, we are back and we are heading to Charms class. If we can work out where to go. We'll follow our map. Going up. Alright. Very cool. Don't jump. Don't do it. Alright, defense against the dark arts. It's also near here. Looks like they're having fun. Alright. Here we go. Charms class.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here. Thank you. Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Oh, I thought it was going to be like, no
Welcome
talking.
to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charts?
I'm guessing I'm going to put my hand up.
Anyone?
Nope.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Oh no.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nope. This is awkward.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns.
Now I still need to go and get a new wand.
Only one book will be needed, but partnership.
But we'll do
is
that
there.
later.
Thank you. Get into place now.
Alrighty.
Akio.
Oh, cool. Accio.
That is not bad.
Accio.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Alright. And here we are, in the great outdoors.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Okay.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Accio?
Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charger at the last possible. Thanks. Now, don't lose your
Okay, so
composure.
we don't want it to go over the edge.
Splendid. Excellent. Good. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Oh, get out of my face.
Let us see this.
Wow, that was pretty good. Okay.
Accio.
Oh no.
Stay focused.
Oh, come on, no fair.
There we go. Keep trying. Watch this.
Alright, no one likes to show off from the net side.
That is how it's done.
Thank you for that.
Accio.
Yay, we got one to stay on. Didn't go very far though.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh no, what's he doing now? Oh, okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Well, I can barely keep the
I'll say.
ball on the
Enough chatter.
platform,
Focus
so
now. We'll need it.
I'm not liking my
The sound
odds.
settles it all.
Let us see this.
Accio.
Haha, I did it! Yeah!
Be sharp.
This teacher's pretty cool. I like this guy. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, keep going. Ah.
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this. There we go.
Well, I can still win if I get this ball down to the end, I reckon.
Accio.
Ah.
Ah, you almost had it.
No, I didn't. You're being nice. I want to go home.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
That was a quick lesson.
Well done back there.
If only.
You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for
Accio.
me to get anything right when I transferred
I'm not going to
here.
remember that.
It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same?
Boo,
now?
Slytherin!
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
What's going on in those domes in the background? Some butterflies in there.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon.
Mountains
It
of
is
the
not so
Moon.
much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school
So
in the world.
UAG
So yes,
is
bigger
WAG.
than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am
Seems
glad
to
to
like
be here
talking
at
about it quite a
Hogwarts.
lot.
Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you.
Yes, he's looking a bit
Better not
annoyed.
keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you were so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Should I try it on him? That would be funny.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Seems like all the teachers are liking that. Yay, we completed another quest. How do I get to my map? Not that button. That button. We want to go to this thing. Defense against the dark arts.
Hello.
Goodbye.
How's your first day coming along?
Sorry, that was rude. Oh, round we go again. Oh. What in the world is that? Now I'm going back upstairs after I just came downstairs. Oh, that didn't take too long.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I
Man,
only have one
she
Edwardian black
looks very
star.
old.
It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
She was the poacher? No?
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation?
Levioso, not Leviosa.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned. Starting
Hufflepuff.
with something small.
Leviosa.
First try.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Of course, it's always me. Let's go.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt really helped me demonstrate earlier. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want to
Great.
compare you using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Right, do I attack first or is he going to attack me?
Good form.
I know. Nothing lucky about it. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Oh, my students with this I do enjoy life too.
Not
Got him.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Cool.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
Should I Levioso
Well
her?
done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nope, I don't think I can.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organisation.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. Just
I
need to
don't
be
know.
clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll
Pleasure
see you soon.
whooping your butt.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Alright.
Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Oh, my exams.
I may be a little lost. Well, maybe not. Did I just do a loop? Is that a loop? Yes.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Oops. I don't want to use that. Oh, I've come back to where I was. That's funny. Right, let's go down. Down.
Bit of snot on your nose.
Aha, we're outside. Tremendous.
Off on another adventure, are we?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
Yes.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. I'm trying to get a sonnet from a stream. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hosgmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's go with Natty, because that's Sebastian guy.
Let's go with Natty.
He's trying to make me do the bad thing.
Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Cool.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the
Butterbeer
Free
at 3 broomsticks. Nice. Alright, let's go. Is there anything in this room I need to look at? Probably, but we'll just come back.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, there he is. I thought that was a student.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do. And an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things
Reparo.
right up. Makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
Yeah.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Maybe I'll go around breaking things first.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Or what is it? Right, let's go.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
No, not that one. What was Reparo? I can't remember. Am I meant to be doing that now though? Or am I meant to be fixing?
Lumos. Protego.